A lathe is a machine tool that rotates a workpiece about an axis of rotation to perform various operations such as cutting and sanding and knurling and drilling on the formation, facing, and storing. With tools that are applied to the workpiece to create an object with symmetry about the axis. The lathes are used in war touring and metalworking and metal spinning, thermal spraying, parts reclamation, and glass working, and the lathes be used to shape pottery. The best known design being the potter's wheel, and the most suitably equipped metalworking lathes can also be used to produce most solids of revolution planes, surface, and screens, stairs, or helices. And ornamental lathes can produce three-dimensional solids of incredible complexity. The workpiece is usually held in place by one or two centers, and at least one of which can typically be moved horizontally to accommodate varying workpiece lengths. And other work holding methods include clamping the work about the axis of rotation using a Church collet or to faceplate and using clamps or dog clutch. And one example of objects that can be produced on a lathe includes screws, gun barrels, cue sticks, table legs, and balls, for example, baseball bats, and instruments musical, and much more. The lathes are usually sized by the capacity of the work that they might hold, and usually large work is held at both head center using a choke of the other's drive in the headstock and a center in the tailstock. To maximize size in touring between centers allow the work to be as close to the headstock as possible, and is used to determine the longest pace. And the other dimension of the workspace is so far off center it can be. This is now the swing, the distance from the head center of a lathe to the bed or waist, or the rest. The swing determines the geometric size of the object, which is capable of being turned into lathe. Anything larger will interfere with the bed. And this makes more sense with solid-shaped work, but as the lathe is most often used with cylindrical work, it is useful to know the maximum diameter of work the lathe will hold. This is simple. The value of the swing multiplied by 2. For some reason is the US swing is a summed to their diameter, but this is incorrect. To be clear on size, it is better therefore to describe the dimension as center height above the bed as part of the less reduced capacity measurements such as swing over closed side or other 9 parts can be found.